recording this computer. So we're looking at a protractor and how do we use it to measure an angle. So let's move over to here, and it shows that you want to make sure the correct scale on your protractor. Use the scale where the angle goes through 0. So this bottom blue line right here, I want you to realize that the bottom blue line, it goes through the 0 mark. There's a 0 on the inside. It goes through the 0 mark, and then the point of the angle is at the point of this protractor right here, right down in that T corner, the upside down T. That point is literally where that upside down T is. If my angle was on the other side, like over here, then I'd ensure that this bottom line goes through this 0. And then the point is at the T. Now, wherever that top line is what my angle is. So for this one, my angle would be 35. And it's 35 because my 0 is on the inside. So I'm looking at the inside number. My 0 is on the inside, so I'm looking at the inside number. If my angle was on this side, since my 0 is on the outside, I'd be looking at the outside numbers. So it all depends. Let's do one real quick. So let's look at this. We're going to move the protractor, right? And we're going to put it on the point at the angle. So where the point is on the angle, we need to put it on that dot. Where the point is on the angle, we need to put it on that dot. And then we're going to see what angle it is. Remember, we're looking at the inside numbers. We're looking at the inside numbers because the bottom line is lined up with the 0. So let's look at some of the responses over here. So if we click that one, I see someone put an acute. Yes, it's an acute angle because it's between 0 and 45, but I want you to tell me the exact degree that it's at. So we put the point. This one, if we look at this one, we realize that the point needs to be more on the dot. The point needs to be more on the dot. We need to make it as precise as possible. All right, let's look at this one. Oh, this one. Wow, look at this one. What's wrong with this one, y'all? The point is not at the dot. We need to get that point on the dot. Oh, this one is nice. Look at this one. We have the point at the dot. What if I can zoom in? Yeah, I can. Look at that. The point is at the dot, all right? And the bottom line is in line with the 0. We might need to shift this up a little bit. But then when we go up to the top line, we realize that it's at 45 degrees because it's between 40 and 50. It's 45 degrees. It is not 135. We're not looking at the outside numbers because we're coming from the 0 from this side. So the 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That's the way we're going. So that's why we take 45 instead. And that's kind of how you match up the protractor with the angles that you're trying to find.